Hey guys, all right, I have another product review, and this one is actually featuring my baby Scarlett. Scarlett is the niece of the other cats that you guys have seen around. She came to me right after my 17-year-old kitty had just passed, and I was really kind of having a hard time with it. So Miss Scarlett here, that's Patrick right there. We got Patrick and Piper, you know, from a woman who had a litter of kittens, and she was trying to get rid of kittens, and they were brother and sister. And then these other two kitties, we got them when I had my 17-year-old, and when the 17-year-old passed, I'm sure you guys want to know all this back history just for a product review, but that's why I just wanted to introduce Scarlett, basically. But yes, I was having a very, very difficult time, still having some difficult times with the passing of my baby Kayla, who's been on other reviews that you probably haven't seen. But this one, she's the niece of, hi baby, she's the niece of the other two cats. So the same woman contacted me and said, we have another situation, can you help us out? So I try to help out where I can. That's all of my pets are now rescues and stuff like that, because that's what happens, or I try to foster or whatever. Anyway, has anything to do with the product review. So this is Scarlett. Say hello. She's about 6 months old, and she's been a pretty good lifesaver. I love her. Just yesterday she went through that wonderful rite of passage that every kitty does or should at some point, in, you know, in somebody's situation like ours. She went through the rite of passage of getting spayed, and she got microchipped, and we got all our vaccines, and we are one good healthy kitty right now. So it all just happened yesterday. I'm not going to show you too much, but I'll just show you like this, so you guys can see. I'm not going to go all up on it or anything, but that's where she got her spay. And she sees her brother, so I'm going to put her down. Okay, so I just had to make sure she was set down and comfortable before we continued on. She saw her brother and wanted to go play, or I guess her uncle, and wanted to go play. So this is the carrier that I got from Chewy.com. So it's got the mesh in the front. It's got pockets on the side. It zips up on the top there and on the sides. It's got more pockets there. It's just flat on this side. It's got the handle. And then it's got the briefcase handles, which are really nice. And then when you unzip it, and this was Scarlett's favorite part, but it's got one opening here. And then it's got another opening on the other side that's a bit bigger. But this one, yes, this one is where it's neat. It turns into an actual pet bed. So you guys can see. It's got a plush fur-lined bed built into it. So you can see the size of it. It's really large. Like, this is the bottom part of it. I know it's kind of hard to see with the lighting, so let me see if I can. There we go. Is that better? There it is. So it's really large. It's very large, but it's all bendable. So you can, there's straps on the inside of it so that you can, if you're traveling, you can anchor things down. This one is also designed for small dogs, as you can see with, and I'm going to show pictures down below. Scarlett is really tiny in this thing. So it is actually advertised for small dogs. But I was thinking, because Miss Scarlett was going through her, you know, not happy time at the vet yesterday, I thought I would reward her and use this carrier. And one of the benefits of using this carrier is I was able to go and talk to the veterinarian staff, and I pulled up pictures and everything about it, showed them what it was, showed them the price, showed them the carrier and stuff like that. And the veterinarian's office said that As far as carriers go, this is actually one of the first things they would recommend for a few different reasons. The girls really enjoyed the fact that there was multiple access points, so whether it was a small or medium-sized dog or a cat of any kind, there's 3 different access points that you can get to on from different sides. The biggest one being opening up the whole entire side panel. So being able to open up the whole panel to go and get for the pet instead of using all those bulky carriers with the snapping clips. You know, you don't have as much control with carriers like this, especially if you've got like barn cats or cats that are just very difficult, that, you know, always have a hard time going to the veterinarian. They really liked this particular bag because it's got the smaller hole on this side, so you can have an actual veterinarian or a veterinary technician with a gloved hand actually go through the side of it here, hold the kitty while somebody opens the bigger part to either Tilazol or you know, or put the blanket on the kitty or whatever it took to calm the kitty down, to make sure it seemed a whole lot safer, other than the big bulky carriers where you unsnap everything and actually have to lift the lid off, potentially, you know, freaking the kitty out even more and having them bolt or run away or you know, mess all over inside the backs, you know, and those things are just a pain to lug around too. This one is very comfortable. It's got a padded shoulder. It is definitely worth the price, and the fact that they were able to turn it into a bed when they were done with her procedure, after she was out of the procedure and going into the recuperation where she was ready to get picked up by us, they were able to unzip it and make it into the pet bed, and she was able to curl up on that. And then when it was time to go, they just zipped her up, and then I picked her up and it was time to go. And the best thing about this, and these are the pictures that I'm going to show you, Scarlett enjoyed this bag so much that she actually slept in it all night. Like, we wanted to make sure that she was confined, so we put her into our room. But we just unzipped this bag and let her go and just kind of walk around. But she would come right back to the bag and she would lay down and she would go to sleep on it. So all night long, we knew exactly where she was. So this bag has been a lifesaver. It has been amazing for Miss Scarlett and her procedures and everything that she went through. This bag is really, really nice. It's easily to clean. She did have a little accident in it because it was after her procedure. She was still a little under the spells of the anesthesia, so she did have a little accident in there. But it was really easy to stick it in the wash and just get it cleaned up. So. Overall, I'm very thankful that I received this bag. This is definitely a very high quality bag. It's very well made, and Scarlett really, really enjoyed having it. You know, you can just tell it was a very easy in and out with her, and it was very easy for the veterinarian office to keep them together with the bag, and because it wasn't bulky or anything. So overall, I very much appreciate having this bag, and Scarlett does too. So the links are down below, plus a couple more pictures. And yeah, this is the first, this is actually the second review. There's another one review today, or review this month from Chewy.com also, if you want to go back and take a look, that is for Victor dog food. I think my dog just heard me say it. It's the stew-like dog food, so you guys definitely need to go check it out. But overall, Chewy.com, go take a look at them. They're one of my favorite people, I call mine clients. They're one of my favorite clients that I work with. So I do 2 reviews for them a month. If there's something particular that you guys want to see, don't hesitate to let me know. I have cats, I have dogs. If it's on the list, I try to get it. So, but yeah, go check out Chewy.com. They've got some amazing prices. Even outside of being a reviewer, we were getting our dog food through them as well. So, because it's just really good prices. But yeah, if you guys have questions, comments, or anything, just let me know, and I will also send more pictures about the bag. So definitely take a look and you'll see my baby kitty. So thank you so much.